Yeah. Okay. So whenever we start with the projection of points and lines, what we are looking for, see, we will be basically looking at this quadrant. I hope you are aware with this quadrant. So whenever we are looking at this quadrant, we basically look at the two different planes which are perpendicular to each other. So this vertical, can you spot this? This is a vertical plane, okay,
Okay.
abbreviated as VP, and there is a one more plane which is abbreviated as HP, also known as horizontal plane. Both are perpendicular to each other. You can spot some circular markings here: first, second, third, and fourth. Okay. So first stands for the first quadrant, second stands for the second quadrant, third stands for the third quadrant, and obviously fourth stands for the fourth quadrant. Now, whenever we are reading any question, we need to locate the point or a line in which quadrant it is. Okay. So I have written some of the peculiarities of the first, second, third, and fourth quadrant. We will study one by one. What is mentioned here? A point is above HP and in front of VP. What does it means? And how it is relevant to us, right? In all the cases, we will be always locating the observer here. Where we are locating the observer? Always in front of the first quadrant, right? So here will be our observer, okay? And what are the characteristics of the observer? Observer is very far from the vertical plane, and all the rays which are coming from the vertical plane are perpendicular to the line of sight. Suppose if the object is there like this, okay, okay, so if we look at this object from the observer's point of view, right? So this object has, suppose, four corners: 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the rays coming from the object to the observer are assumed to be parallel to each other. At such a far distance, the object of at a fast distance, the observer is located, right? But still, it is assumed that the observer is able to see the object very clearly. This is the assumption. Are you able to understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and whatever is the projection is obtained on this vertical plane. Okay. Now, as the observer is looking at the object from his line of sight, that is, object is placed in between this plane, right? Object is placed between the plane and observer, right? So what is the speciality of first quadrant? The first quadrant, observer is able to see the object clearly. It is in between the vertical plane or the plane and the observer. Okay. One more thing, right? So how do we locate? Suppose there is a one point like this which is in the first quadrant. Okay. So as far as the point is concerned, we are concerned about its position with reference to the two different planes. Which are the two different planes in which reference we want? First is vertical plane, another is horizontal plane. Suppose this is a point. We want how much is the distance of the point in reference to the vertical plane, right? So this distance, which is a point is located in front, right? What it is? It is the distance of a point with reference to the vertical plane. It is called as in-front distance. Now to find out this in-front distance, observer has to look from above this distance, where observer is here itself, but he will be looking at this distance from the top. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Another one?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. To locate this, we have to locate from top. Okay. Now, by how much distance the point is located in reference to the horizontal plane, right? So suppose this is the distance, right? So this distance is in the reference to the horizontal plane is above the horizontal plane, correct? So this distance is called as above HP distance. Which distance? Suppose let us call this as Y, let us call this as X. Okay. So Y is the distance which is above HP, and in this case let us assuming the distance of X is in front of VP. So how do we locate then? Intersection of VP and HP for a reference point of paper, we take it as like this, XY. Okay, what is XY? XY is the intersection of vertical plane and the horizontal plane. Can you see this? X and Y. Okay. Now for a matter of convenience, what we do? We rotate this horizontal plane by 90 degree. How? It is rotated clockwise. So after the rotation clockwise, vertical plane will remain vertical, but horizontal plane after the rotation will coincide with this vertical plane. So now horizontal plane will lie below the xy and vertical plane will be remaining vertical, which is shown above the xy as far as first quadrant is concerned. Okay, are you getting this?
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So now in reference to the line of sight of observer, if you wanted to get the position of A, this is the above distance, so this is the y distance, correct? If this is the line of sight as far as the point A is concerned, how much distance it is above, correct? With reference to this xy line, this is the distance the observer will get above HP. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and how much is distance in front of VP? This distance will be obtained on horizontal plane like this. Okay, and after the rotation that will be below the xy plane, correct? Below this xy line. So this distance will be x. Are you agree with this? Because
Yes.
we need to look it from the top to get this distance. By how much distance the A point is in front. Okay. So now for a designation, we denote this point as A dash. We denote this point as A. Okay. Getting?
So, okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now let us look at the point in the second quadrant. Suppose the point is now in the second quadrant. Let us that point is in B. Okay. Now again we need to take the points reference with reference to the vertical plane and horizontal plane. Now what is peculiarity of the second quadrant? The point is still above HP. Look at this, for the first quadrant also the point is above HP. For the second quadrant the point is also above HP. Now as far as the observer is concerned, now tell me whether the point is in front or is behind the vertical plane. If the point is in second
Behind.
quadrant,
Behind.
Behind.
behind, correct. So whenever we are reading the problem, we need to look at these 2 points, whether the point position is mentioned like this above HP and behind VP, or whether the point position is mentioned above HP and in front of VP. Okay, so now as far as this is concerned, let us assume the same, this distance is Y which is above HP. Okay, and let us assume this distance is X. Okay, observer will be looking this, look at here itself. Okay, so whatever is the distance which is above HP will be located where? On this, correct, vertical plane. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for the second quadrant let us take this XY. Okay, second quadrant, so we can get that Y distance, let us take this point as B. So the position obtained is suppose B dash. Okay, now to locate how much distance it is behind VP, we have to look it from top, very similar to this distance, because this X will be projected here. Are you getting this? To look at this distance, how much it is behind, we need to look it from the top end, correct? And the projection will be obtained on this horizontal plane. So this X distance will be obtained on this horizontal plane. Are you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now very similar to the first quadrant, we completely rotate the horizontal plane, right? After the rotation, what will be the position of x? X should lie above the xy, or the top view is obtained above the xy. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so depending upon the length of x and y, right? Here I am assuming that the length of x is smaller than the y, so we will get b dash and b. So this distance is I am assuming as y, and this distance I am assuming at x. So b dash and b will be on the same side. Okay, that is above. Getting this? So this point is b
Yes, sir.
and this point is b dash. Okay, so now let us look at the third point. Let us take this point C. Okay, C point. How we should designate the C point? As far as the observer position is concerned, observer will be located at the same place as I told you earlier. Now from the VP's point of view, let us assume that this distance is y, right? Let us assume this distance is x. So as far as this distance of the point C in reference to the horizontal plane, this is the distance which is below the horizontal plane. Okay, are you getting this? This is the distance below the horizontal plane, and this is the distance which is behind the vertical plane. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Below HP and behind VP.
Behind VP.
Right.
Yes.
Now very similar, to locate this y, how we should get? We will be looking at this point from the observer perspective, and this below HP distance will be obtained where? Here on the vertical plane. Are you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so now take this xy for the third quadrant. Okay, so let us assume this is the distance y. Okay, now this is a point C, and notice that this will be the dash. Why dash? Because it is obtained on which plane? Vertical plane, right? And looking in the direction perpendicular to the vertical plane. Okay, so whenever we take a distance above HP or below HP, what we have to take? It is we have to take it as dash, because above HP or below HP, whatever is the distance, we should look at it with dash, whether it is in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, or fourth quadrant. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Above or below should be located with that, because it will always lie on vertical plane.
Vertical plane. Yes.
Yes. Now by how much distance it is behind VP? Okay, this is the distance, by how much distance it is behind VP. So to locate this, how we should look for? In this direction we will look, correct? Even though it is not able to visualize, what we are assuming, all these planes are opaque. That's why even though we cannot directly see this point whenever we are looking from this end, but these planes are assumed to be opaque, so the projection will be obtained on this horizontal plane. Okay, are you getting this?
Okay, sir.
Yes. So in this case, this x is the distance we will be getting on this plane. This is the x distance we will get, correct? After looking in this direction, correct? Are you agree with this?
Yes.
Yes. And
Yes.
then horizontal plane rotated, so we will get this x on the vertical plane, right? So basically, which distance we obtain? Behind VP is obtained above the xy whenever the point is in third quadrant. So this will be the x distance and this will be the y distance. So this point will be C dash and this point will be C. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let us look at the fourth quadrant case. Let us take the point as D, and for the fourth quadrant, what is the distance? It is below HP. So let us take, this is the distance below HP. Let us take this as Y. Okay. And it is in front of VP. So by how much distance it is in front? Let us, this is assumed to be X. Okay. Getting this? Okay. So now by how much distance it is below? That we can easily see whenever we are looking in this direction. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now as per the convention I told you that below HP, right, above HP, right, will be always located on where? Vertical plane, right?
Vertical plane. Yes.
Correct. So this distance Y below the HP will be located on vertical plane, right? And as it is below HP, it will be denoted by dash, and where it is obtained? On this vertical plane itself. So let us take this distance as Y denoted with dash. Okay, agree with this? This
Yes.
distance,
Yes.
uh, looking in this direction. Okay, now to locate this X, where we should look it from? We should look it from this end, top. Okay, now to locate by how much distance in front, we need to look it from top, and this projection by how much it is front will be obtained on which plane? Will be obtained on the horizontal plane. So this distance is X. Correct? Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now after the rotation, this X will coincide with the vertical plane. Correct? So X will also should come below the XY. And now depending upon the length of X and Y, position of D will depend. I am assuming here X is less than Y. So D should be here. So this distance is X. Okay, getting this? Here I am
Okay,
assuming
sir.
this is B for earlier case. This was the assume. Correct? Are you getting these positions of points?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great. Now we will go further. I am also going to share you this because you might not have this PPT.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now these are all the notations I will be telling you in the course of time. Just to revise, as far as the lines is concerned, we will be focusing on the this front view, top view, then just focus only at the moment the rotations. How we should denote the front view? Front view should be denoted as A dash B dash. Top view of a line should be denoted as AB. Okay. Then true length of a line is denoted as A dash B1 dash. Right. Then true length of a line is denoted as AB2. Okay. These are the four important points. Okay. Front view of a line is denoted as A dash B dash. Top view of a line is denoted as AB. True length of a line is denoted as A dash B1 dash and AB2. I will tell you about this. What does this means? Now, true inclination of a line with HP is theta. True inclination of a line with VP is phi. Okay. This also needs to be remembered.
Okay, sir.
Then, apparent inclination of front view with XY is alpha. So, currently don't focus on this apparent inclination. Just understand inclination of a front view with XY is alpha and inclination of top view with XY is beta. So for any question we will be requiring some of the parameters. So what are the parameters? If the line is supposed to be AB, it is not always the line will be AB. line can be CD, line can be XY, line can be MN. Okay, if this is the line, suppose AB, so what we were interested in, what is the position of A dash comma A. Okay, what is the length of the line? Length of the line will be denoted by the two parameters, A dash B1 dash. Okay, A dash B1 dash, the same will be equals to AB2 because it is a true length. Okay, A dash and A
Okay, sir.
position, A dash B1 dash and AB2 both will be same and both will be referred as true length.
True length. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Then what is the inclination of a line with the HP? If it is given, it will be theta. What is the inclination of a line with respect to vertical plane? That will be phi. Okay, I will tell you in due course of time what does it means. Okay, if you are given with the angle of front view with xy, it will be given as alpha. If you are given with the angle of true top view with line, that will be beta. Okay, then here few points mentioned. Front view of a line, if it is given, that will be A dash B dash. Okay, so that will be front view. Okay, then AB, that will be equals to top view. Okay, some of the important
Okay,
points
sir.
I'm also going to discuss this about later. Okay, now we will start with a very basic projection of a line with reference to the principal planes. Now I did not told you what do you mean by the principal plane. So principal plane means vertical plane and a horizontal plane. So this is vertical plane is one principal plane, horizontal plane is another principal plane. Okay, so now what is mentioned, line is parallel to two principal planes and perpendicular to third. Okay, what do you mean by the third plane? Right, now we will introduce a one more plane. Suppose there is a one plane which is perpendicular to vertical plane as well as perpendicular to horizontal plane. This is called as profile plane. Okay, so that is the case called as the plane which is perpendicular to vertical as well as horizontal. I will discuss about it later, currently not required. Okay, now line is parallel to horizontal plane and vertical plane. These are the three cases we require. Line is parallel to vertical plane and profile plane. Line is parallel to horizontal plane and profile plane. We will discuss one by one, so don't worry if you don't understand anything. Okay, now, so now what we are going to discuss, projection of line with reference to principal plane in which line is parallel to one principal plane and inclined to the other. Okay, so I will draw here for reference vertical plane. Okay, and horizontal plane. This is vertical plane and this is horizontal plane. What is mentioned, the line is parallel to one principal plane, so line should be parallel to one principal plane and inclined to the other. What does it means? If the line is parallel to vertical plane like this, it should be inclined with the other plane. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Now let us understand what does it means the line is parallel. So suppose this point is A and this point is B. When the line is parallel to one particular plane, the distance of A and B will be same from that particular plane. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
So this is the necessary condition. Now in this case, this is I am assuming. Now suppose the another case we will consider. Line may be parallel to the horizontal plane like this. Okay, so in this case, let us take this point as C and let us take this point as D. So in this case, the angle will be made by the this particular line with reference to this vertical plane. Correct? Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this angle is, let us call it as phi, and this angle is called as, let us say, theta. Okay?
Yes,
Angle
sir.
made by the line which is parallel to vertical plane and inclined to horizontal plane is theta. Angle made by a line which is parallel to horizontal plane and inclined to vertical plane is phi. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Are you able to locate this line both and find out what is the difference? At least a visual difference.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we can proceed for the reading the question. A line AB having a length 50. Okay. This is very important. What does this mean? A line AB having a length 50 has its point A 10 mm above HP, 20 mm in front of AP. Now focus on this statement, above HP and in front of VP. What is the meaning of this combination? In which quadrant the point is?
First.
First
First
quadrant.
quadrant, clearly. Correct? Above HP, in front of VP. Clearly mentioned is the case of first quadrant. Now, how we should convert this into the desired location so that we can locate the point? So, whenever the distance is above HP, how we should denote? It should be A dash. Okay? A dash will be always located above XY, correct? And we should write down 10. Okay, what I have converted? Point A 10 mm above HP I converted into the, how we are going to draw, like this. A dash is above XY by how much distance, which is above 10. Similarly, it is in front by how much distance? 20, correct? So A is located where? Where we should get the in front distance?
Below XY.
Below XY, correct. So it will be below XY by 20. Okay? Getting. Now let us understand what's the meaning of line AB 50 length. Whenever we are writing the line AB 50 length, we are concerned with the true length. Okay? And how we are designating the true length? By two notations, A dash, B1 dash. It is for the above XY distance, okay, or in reference to the XY, for, because for the true length also we are going to get the two positions, one which is above XY, one which is below XY. So A dash B1 dash, A B2, okay, and that will be equals to 50, and it is nothing but true length. As per notations, true length will be denoted by the 2 points, one which is in reference to the A dash, right, and another will be in reference to the point A. Okay, just understand how it is. One we will look at with reference to the point A dash. Second point where we are going to get of the line is B1 dash, and wherever we are plotting with reference to A, second point we are going to get is B2, and both the lengths should be same, and this will be the length which is called as the true length. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
You can say no if you don't understand.
Yes, sir. I understood.
Now incline at an angle theta with reference to the HP. So what is mentioned? Theta here is directly mentioned, and it is 45. Okay, getting this? Okay, so now we will draw first schematically, and then we will draw it on AutoCAD. This is XY. Okay, we should locate the point A dash first. This is the point A dash. This is distance 10. Okay, then exactly below it we will get the point B, sorry, A. What is the distance? 20, and this point will be A, correct? This is A dash, this is A. Now what is mentioned? Theta. Theta is 45. So we should take this angle 45 degree first. Theta equals to 45. Okay, and what we should locate? we should locate the point b1 dash. Okay, because theta is always an angle made by the true length with reference to the xy. What is theta? Theta will be always a angle made by the true length. And what is the true length in our case? How much it is?
50.
50. So from the A dash, once we take the angle 45, we take the distance equals to 50, and the point we are going to get is the b1 dash. Okay, getting this? And from this we'll draw a line which is called as locus of b dash. Getting this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we will draw a vertical line like this. Okay, now this vertical line we will allow to intersect with the horizontal line which is passing from the A, like this. Okay, getting this? What we have done, we will draw one vertical line directly, and we will draw one horizontal line from A, this point. So both will intersect. Are you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
this point we will call it as b1. So b1 dash located below xy dash will get removed, so this point is b1. Okay, hello.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
so this will be the top view in this our case. Okay, so the same point b1 will be also going to represent the b2 in,
Yes.
but that may contradict. That's why we will not refer it as b2, we will just refer it as b1. Okay, so b1 dash located
Okay.
below xy, that will be b1, and dash will get removed. Okay, so instead of b1 we will call this point as Savano. Okay, so this point is b. Getting? So this point can be called as b1 or b. Okay,
Okay, sir.
now why we will call it as b? Because it's a top view. Okay, and as far as our these notations are concerned, look at this. Front view is denoted by a dash b dash, and top view is denoted by ab. Okay, front view by a dash b dash, top view by ab. So this point will be a b or a b1. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let us shift to the AutoCAD. Are you able to see this AutoCAD?
Yes, sir.
So this is a typical screen
Yes.
that will come, right? And always you should take the template. Okay, you might have already received the templates. If you don't have, let me know, I will reshare. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yes. Okay, so I think currently I may not have the template here. Let me check. Okay, I don't have a template currently. Just what I will do, I will close this. So this is the typical window whenever you start the AutoCAD. So I will click on the new, but instead of new you will open a template. Okay, okay, just I will create one template for you. Size of the template will be always a 420 by 297. No need to check it, it will be same. Okay, okay, so at the bottom side you will have a template. Then what we will do, we will Switch it on this ortho mode. Are you able to see this ortho?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Switch it on the ortho mode.
Sir.
Line thickness should be 0.09 and the line type should be bilayer. Okay. What should be the line type? Bilayer. Line thickness will be, or line weight will be 0.09. And we will draw this line, horizontal line. Okay. Now I will give the name to this line. Which command I have taken? This multi-line text. Okay. Then I will type here X. I can take the size. Okay, 4 I have taken. I can copy this and I will write down here. Okay. While pasting, you might have to switch it off the O snap. Okay. Now how to change this name? This is X, this is Y. I will just double click it. Right. I will press the backspace and I will write down Y. Okay. Getting?
Yes.
Okay. Now, as far as that question is concerned, what was mentioned? A dash is 10 mm above XY and 20 mm below. So there are multiple ways to do it. I will show you the one way. Okay. I will take the offset command. Which command I have taken? Offset. Okay. Then I will type 10. Enter. Now, what is the meaning of offset command? You can see always here a text box. Select the object to offset. So there will be a one line that will be created parallel to this, like this way. Okay. Now I will take the offset command again. Now what I want, the line parallel to it at a distance of 20. So I will take this offset again, like this. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Now understand my purpose. I will just draw this line like this. Then I will trim it this. Okay. I will find out what is the distance using this dimensions tool, linear. Switch it on the O snap. How much it is? 10. Getting? How much it is? 20. Correct? Then I will call this point is A dash and this point is A. A dash, correct? And this point is A. Okay. So instead of renaming this in this way, what I will suggest you to create a list of the all the symbols that you will require. Okay, and just drag and drop. I will just show you how to do it. Sometimes the cursor gets lost. Okay. Yeah. Like this. I will take this multi-line text. And I will type this. PC got hanged. Wait for a moment. Yes, now it is. I will type A dash A. Are you able to hear me? Hello? Okay, okay. Okay, so A dash I typed. B dash, sorry, A dash A, B dash B, then B1 dash B1, B2.
So some lag.
Sorry.
Yes, sir, your voice is audible, but your screen is not.
Oh, it's probably. I think 8 GB RAM is not enough. Just I'm typing on a screen the number of that letters that we want. टेबलवर बघ ना तिथे तिथे लॅपटॉप ठेवलेला. Still not able to see?
Yes, sir, now it's good.
कुठे गेले इथे चार्जर? हे इथे. हा ठीक आहे. Hello? Let me disconnect and then again resharing the screen. Can you see now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Uh, Laptop actually got hang and also got probably because of streaming issues. Okay.
Yes, sir, no problem.
Can you see this? A dash A, B dash B, B1 dash B1.
Yes, sir.
So I was doing a suffix. See what I'm doing. I have typed this one, selected this one, and pressing this x2. X2 will make it a subscript. Okay. initially I am teaching what should be the ideal way. Later on you will understand what are the shortcuts. Then what do you mean by shortcuts? In exam, drawing a line with the annotation is important. How you are drawing is less important compared with what you actually draw. What does it means? You should be able to show a line true length, its angle, rather than annotations. Means it should show that it is a dash b1 dash. We will not bother much whether it is a subscript or without subscript. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
So now look at what was the angle, uh, 45 degree, and what was the length, 50. So how to take, look at very carefully. I'm taking a line command, right? I'm taking the point a dash. My O snap is still on. Okay, it doesn't matter if the ortho on or off. Look at this. How much is the length I want? 50. And what should be the angle? 45. So what I will type first, 50. Okay, and I can press shift and less than symbol from a keyboard. Can you spot on a screen? Once I type
Yes, sir.
50, shift less than symbol without clicking anything else, then I will type 45. Okay, and then I will press escape. Okay, and what is this? My point is b1 dash. So I will move this b1 dash together because of offset. This b1 dash and 1 will get separated from each other. Now I will move this point, and mind it, as the ortho mode is off, I will be easily able to move it along any other angle. If the ortho mode is on, I cannot move it like this. It will be always a horizontal or vertical movement. Okay,
Okay.
yes. So now I switch it off the ortho, so I am able to move this like this. Correct. Now I will take a projection from the b1 dash like this. Now ortho mode is on again. Okay, like this. Click it here and join this with the horizontal line which is transfer from the A. Okay, now I will drag a point b1 here, move ortho mode again, switch it off, and this point will be b1. Okay, now as per our convention, we generally only make the top view as thick, front view and top view as thick. So what I will do, I will select the AB1, I will make it just 0.30, and still you can see that the line is, even though it is 0.30 thickness, but it is not getting thick because there is one option on this toolbar which is needed to be on, which is LW display. Once I click it on these three lines, you can see the line weight is displayed. Getting this?
Yes, sir.
Now I need to show what is the angle here, so I will select this angle, and this is 45. Okay, sometimes you can drag this to just as a have a guidelines. I can select this. Okay. Rather than making complicated, I will just show this angle. Okay, like this. This is 45, right? And I can show this. This is the true length. For that, I can type a TL true length equals to 50. Okay, and I can move it here, and if I have a time, then I will rotate it by 45 degree like this, and I will move it closer like this. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and copy here. This will be the top view. This I can rotate this is top. This way the line is completed, and the line which is passing from this B1 we call it as locus. Okay, so what I will suggest, whenever we are typing this, so here itself you can write it down, a locus of B dash true length, and then you can drag and drop here. Are you getting this? So I will just copy this for a moment. What I will do, while in this flow A dash B1 dash, here I will write down locus of B dash. I will show you again how to do it. I will type here locus of B dash. Okay, similarly we also want locus of B. Okay, increase the length of text and then make it of desired size, let us say 4. Enter. Okay, just explode it like this, and now I will be able to move this. Look at this, in this way you can move. So rather than typing, you can just move, correct, in this way. Getting?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I will discuss one more problem, then we will stop. Okay.
So then the front view for this line is
So in this case, we have only the true length, and we do not have any separate front view, right? And we have only the top view in that case, because the line was inclined to one reference plane only. Now I will show you a question which is having a line inclined to both the planes, then you will understand. Okay, look at this third question. Able to see?
yes, sir.
So just we will understand how to draw it and find out the conclusion, and we can you will discuss the solution with me on WhatsApp, or we can create a group, or you create a group, may add me in, and then I will discuss the solution with you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what is mentioned? The line is inclined to both reference plane. A line AB. What is mentioned? 70 mm long. What does it means?
True length.
True length. And as the
True
line
length is
is
70.
yes, line is AB, so true length will be equals to A dash B1 dash AB2. Correct?
Yes.
Equals to 70. It is inclined at an angle 30 degree to HP. Now mind it, here it is not mentioned whether it is theta or phi, but angle is made with reference to HP, so we will call it as angle made with respect to HP, so we'll call it as always a theta. Okay, now understand who is making the inclination. Line is making an inclination, that's why it should be taken as theta, it should not be taken as alpha or beta. Are you getting this? Because who is making inclination? True length is making inclination. If the inclination is made by the true length, it always a theta or phi, and the inclination made with respect to HP, that's why it is a theta. Now what is mentioned ahead? 45 degrees with the VP, so it is a phi. Are you getting this? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now the end A is 10 mm above HP and 20 mm in front of VP. Okay, what does it means? A dash
First one.
above XY 10 and A below XY 20. Correct? Question is complete. Now what they have asked, draw the projection of line AB. Assume the complete line is in the first quadrant. Okay, what does it means? A dash and A, we already identified the position, but at the same time we also know that another endpoint, which are the another endpoint the line will have? B correct? So both the points which are in connection with the A dash and A, that will be B1 dash or B1 or B2 dash or B2. So both the points will be also in the first quadrant. I will show you the line, then you might understand. This is vertical plane, this is horizontal plane. So the line is inclined to both reference plane. Suppose like this. This is the suppose inclination with reference to the horizontal plane. This is the inclination with reference to suppose both the planes. Are you getting the position of a line?
Yes, sir.
This line is inclined, correct? Both the points of the line are in the first quadrant itself. Suppose this is A and B. Line could be located like this also. I will switch on the camera so that you will understand. Let me try, because sometimes I may not able to do it. Are you able to see me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
See this. This is a plane, right? This is some reference. Okay. So the line is now inclined to only one reference plane. Able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now making the inclination with one plane, the line is now inclined like this. So
Okay.
this is the case of line inclined to both the planes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Understood.
So the angle made by the line with reference to this horizontal plane is theta, and angle made by the line with reference to this vertical plane is phi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now how do we proceed? Very similar to the previous case. We draw the xy. Okay. Okay. Now I will show you the another method how do we can proceed. Suppose we take any line like this reference. This is 10 mm above. Okay. And this is our xy line. Suppose this is xy line. Okay. Just for reference showing this x. Okay. I can start with the end point, this point, and I will draw a line of 10. Okay. From the same point I will draw line of 20. Okay. Getting what I have taken?
Sir, are you showing this on AutoCAD right now? Because I
Oh no,
can't
sorry,
see
sorry,
it.
sorry. I forgot to move. Yes. Yes. Okay. I will just delete this again. Yeah. I have created one xy line. Right. I wanted to show the 10 mm which is above xy. I will take this point. I will type. I will take this point and type 10. Correct. From the same point I will type 20 which is below. Enter. Okay. This is the one of the easiest way. Okay. Then this point is A dash. I will copy because I have already taken it. This is A dash. This point is A. Getting? Able to get
Yes,
this?
sir.
Yes. Now I will immediately show the dimensions. This is 10. This is 20. Correct? Right? Now
Yes, sir.
what was the angle given? Angle given with reference to HP was 30 degree. Angle given with reference to VP was 45 degree. And what was the line length? 70. Okay. So look very carefully. I'm taking the line command. I will take a reference of the A dash. How much is the length of the line I want? 70. Okay. Now it doesn't matter whether the ortho mode is on or off. Okay. I will type 70 first from keyboard. Right. I will press symbol shift less than, or I will press a tab. Understand what I will do? Once I type 70, I will press shift left, right, and then I will type the angle. How much? 30 degree. Series. Line appeared. Okay.
So when you type 70, did you press enter or you directly press shift and less than?
Yeah. Series. Line. Yes. I'm currently switched off the ortho. I will type 70 from keyboard. I can press a tab. Once I press a tab, you can see this. Once I move the mouse, I can see the angle which is displayed on screen. In the direction in which I want the angle, I can type the angle which is 30 series. So automatically the line will shift it to the angle of 30 degree. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I will call this as b1 dash. Why b1 dash? Because true length above xy is denoted by a dash b1 dash, and I know that this is the true length. Correct. Similarly, from the a, I will also take the 70, and what should be my angle? 45. So I will take 70. Now I will show you the both the methods. Tab. If I press a tab, ortho mode is already off. Once I move the mouse in downward direction, can you plot the angle? Can you see the angle on screen?
Yes, sir.
With the movement of mouse, the angle is getting increased. Now what is my angle required? 45. In this way. Correct? Now this point is B2. So I'm moving this B2 which I have located earlier. Okay? And I will call this point as B2. Okay? These two things are done. Then we will draw one horizontal line passing from the B1 dash. Now I will switch it on the ortho again. Okay? Then I will also pass the line from the point B2 like this. Getting? Now this is my
Yes.
line which is called as locus of B dash. I will copy this, move it like this. Okay. Now I will move this and switch it off the ortho to move this at proper place. This is my line which is called as locus of B. Understood this much?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I wanted to draw one vertical line from B1 dash. Switch on the ortho mode. Okay. Okay. Now till how much length I should draw this line? I wanted to draw the vertical line. Okay. From B1 dash. Look at very carefully. I am just moving very close to the now A. Not clicking anywhere. Can you spot the green color dotted line?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now once I can spot that green color dotted line, I will click it exactly near it, and once I click it on, I will draw one line this. You may find out very difficult, so what I will suggest you, just draw this vertical line, let it cross it, switch on the ortho mode like this, draw one horizontal line from A, let it cross it. Okay, or you may find out it like this, and then trim it off like this. Okay, this may be easier for you initially. Okay, similarly, yes. So which one is this point? B1 dash located below xy, so this point will be what? B1. Okay, don't even think what is this point? It should be b1 because it's a trace of or projection of b1 dash, so it's a b1. Now b2 is located above like this. Again we will not find out what is it the exact position. Okay, it is located above xy. Let it cross the horizontal line obtained from the a dash like this. Okay, getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now trim it off this extended portion. Now tell me, if this is b2, b2 extended above xy, what this point should be?
Into dash.
Perfect, it should be b2 dash. Chirayu, agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So for moving the points you might have to switch it off the ortho on and off simultaneously. So that's only the practice you will have to do. Okay, so this is b2 dash, correct? Now what you have to do, I will suggest you the simpler method, but it seems to be complicated. Take a center radius command. We wanted to look at now the front view and top view. What do you have to take? Center radius from the circle command, first command. Take the a dash as center. Take the b2 as the radius. Okay, and draw a circle. The circle should intersect this locus of b dash. Okay,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
then you join the line where the locus of b dash intersect with the circle with the a dash. Okay,
Okay.
so now this point is called as b dash. Okay, now I will tell you one trick. Once you are looking at the b dash, always draw one vertical line. This vertical line you connect it with the horizontal line which is obtained from the locus of b dash. Correct? What I have done? Once I am very much sure that this point is b dash, I will draw a vertical line like this, which will intersect with the locus of b. And now I will join this point with the a. Okay? Getting this? What I have done?
Yes, sir.
And this point we will call it as b. Now you might have noticed for moving this b, I will have to switch it off the ortho. Getting this?
Yes, sir.
Now we
Yes,
will trim the circle part. Okay, for trimming you might have to use the another command which is called as a break. Like this. Okay, getting this?
yes, sir.
Now select this a dash b dash and ab and make it as thick.
So, which command did you use to trim the circle?
Yes, I will show you. Control Z, modify. I use this break. Went to the
Okay.
modify and break. If you find it difficult, just use trim, right? But trim will have to do many times. I'm just selecting this break, retaining the portion what of the arc of what I want. It's a matter of practice. At the first instant you will not understand in which direction I should proceed. So you can use the trim, retain the portion of circle as much as possible, which will show an arc. Okay,
Okay, sir.
then you select this a dash b dash and ab and we will make it thick. Now mind it, we won't be bothering about the thickness, so don't focus much on thickness, focus on the answer. Okay, are you getting this?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. So then I can proceed for this, showing the annotations. This is my true length, correct? Sorry, this should be the distance 70. Okay, then copy. This is my Which length? A dash B dash. So what is this A dash B dash is? Front view. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now the same true length we will be getting below. So copy this. See, because of the O snap, you might end up somewhere else. So while moving carefully, take the points, otherwise switch it off. And then I am rotating this. This is my true length. I'm copying this. This is my top view. Okay. Now look at this. What is the angle here? This angle is 30. 3 minutes. ठीक है. This is angle 45. Okay.
45.
Yes.
Okay,
Now
sir.
you might be asked with what is the angle made by the front view with the this line. You can select this or this. Both are same. Okay. So this angle is beat alpha. How much it is? 45. Angle made by the front view with xy is 45. Angle made by the top view with xy, how much it is? 55. Getting this? What are these angles?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Angle made by the front view with xy is 45. Angle made by the top view with xy is 55. Now you might also maybe ask with what is the length of the front view. Okay, so in that case, sorry,